What's up, guys? Ableton Music here, bringing you guys a new video. And today, XXL released the only thing that keeps them relevant, which is their XXL freshman list. The new XXL freshman list came out today, and if you don't know what that is, it's practically the upcoming rappers, which most of them in this list aren't even upcoming. So first, I'm gonna name off the actual people that are on the list. So if you guys are just here for that, I will name that off right at the beginning, so you don't have to watch the whole video if you don't want to. But I do highly suggest it. So I'm just going to get into the list. Ski Mask, the Slump God, is on it. Lil Pump, which I'll talk about that in a second. Smoke Perp, J.I.D or J.I.D, however you pronounce that. Stefan Don, which I'm pretty sure this is the chick, and I've never heard of her, ever. Blockboy JB, also talk about him. YBN Namir, Wi-Fi's Funeral, and Trippie Redd. So if you're only here for the actual list part, then you can leave now if you want. But I do highly suggest you watch the whole video. I'm going to just get into this part because this is it's kind of like more discussion stuff on my channel if you're new here. So I'm just getting into the actual discussion. Right off the bat, Lil Pump, I know he was leaked from academics that he was going to be in it, but I really didn't want him to be in the XXL freshman list. Not because I have anything against Lil Pump, but it's just the fact that he's too big for the list. If he gets big this year, then he's not going to take to the next XXL freshman list. Which, he did get big this year. He got his first hit Billboard song, Gucci Gang. And I'm pretty sure Escada is also a Billboard hit. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. So he has 2 Billboard hits. Or, if not one for sure Billboard hit. So, he should not be on this list, in my opinion. It's kind of just a waste of a spot. In my opinion, there could have been so many other rappers that they could put on the list. But instead, they put Lil Pump, and of course, he's going to accept it. This helps out XXL more than it will ever help out Lil Pump. J.I.D, just want to say something real quick. I have nothing against J.I.D or anything. I heard he makes good music, and I've never heard anything from him, so I'm excited to see, what I'm going to get from him on the list. Ski Mask, I'm really, hyped for him, even though, in my opinion, his, the Ellie, was it? I'm sorry. I Beware of Elliot or whatever, his mixtape or album, even though that kind of flopped, I guess I still think he's very talented and he could bring cool freestyle or practically quote unquote freestyle, which I kind of don't like how rappers they use a verse from a song that hasn't been released and then they put it on the XXL freestyle, which a lot of rappers do that. It kind of sucks because I'll notice it, sometimes I'll go back and watch, the old ones, the old XXL things, ciphers and stuff, and I realized they just used a verse from a song they haven't released yet. For example, A Boogie, he used a No Promises verse or something on his, I think it was the cipher, and so did Eminem, or however you pronounce his name. Now, this is one I want to get in on. Stefan Don. I have never heard of her. Never. I honestly thought Rico Nasty was going to be on the list. But then I heard, when academics leaked the list, she was on there. Which, most times, they usually want to have one girl at least. So, probably feminists don't go crazy on them. And this time, Stefan Don, which I guess she's cool. I don't know. I never listened to her music before. If you guys have, comment if it's good or not. I don't know, I feel they always just choosing, rappers that, no one knows, which isn't a bad thing, but it just sucks when the rappers aren't even good. Blockboy, I'm just getting into this. He should not be on this list. He just shouldn't. Straight up. First of all, he has one hit song, and it's because of Drake's verse. Just to be straight up. He got that hit song because of Drake's verse. If Drake wasn't on that song, he would not have got that big. And I guess Rover, I guess you could say that is also another one of his good songs. But 21 Savage did a remix or something to that song. So both of his songs, his 2 biggest songs, have a feature on it from someone way bigger than him. YBN Namir, even though I'm not gonna lie, he gets a lot of shit for him not being actually gangster or whatever, which I don't give a fuck. I just want to see him do a freestyle or whatever, because he can actually rap. If you guys don't know, a lot of people are like, oh, he sucks. Or in my opinion, he can actually rap. And if you have never listened to try to do a freestyle or whatever, I remember I seen this video of him doing a freestyle over this ukulele thing. Like this guy just playing ukulele or whatever, he freestyled over it. It was actually pretty dope. Now, you guys realize I've been going kind of out of order. Like I skipped Smoke Perp because honestly, there really isn't much to say about Smoke Perp. It's just he did get bigger. He is known for more of himself now. That's really it. Now, Wi-Fi's Funeral, I've never listened to any of his stuff ever. Actually, I'd take that back. I listened to a song with YB and Namir. It was okay, I guess. It wasn't the best song I've heard, but it wasn't a bad song. And I feel like this is going to be interesting for me, at least, because I've never heard any of his stuff. So maybe he could go off in the Cypher freestyle. Now, Trippie Redd, this one's really interesting because I personally wanted Trippie Redd to be on the list, and he got on, which is good. And now a lot of people might hate him or, this, whatever, might comment on him. Like, I don't really care. I wanted to see him on the list, and he can actually rap. If you guys don't know, if you ever listen to Can You Rap Like Me, I think he has a part 2 coming out on his album. He can tell, he can actually, spit. I'm not going to say he's the best, but he can spit. This is the other part of the video I wanted to get into, is who could replace the people I think should not be on here. So, in my opinion, Lil Pump or Black Boy JB should have been replaced by T Grizzly. If one of them got replaced by T Grizzly, I would have been happy. Because T Grizzly is actually talented. He can actually freestyle. If you never heard him freestyle, literally search up T Grizzly freestyle or wherever you want to search up. You can tell he can spit. And in my opinion, I probably would want Lil Pump not to be on the list. I'd probably put T Grizzly over Lil Pump's spot. But at the same time, like I said, I don't think Black Boy should be on the list either. But I'm just going to say Lil Pump because Lil Pump already blew up. For Stefflon Don, I would put Rico Nasty over her just because, I don't know, I've never heard of Stefflon Don ever. I've heard Rico Nasty. I think I've heard a little thing on Twitter from her, but that's it. I haven't ever actually listened to her music, but I listened to a little thing on Twitter. She's not that bad. She isn't the best by any means, but I'm pretty sure she's better than Stefflon Don. But I don't know. I haven't listened to Stefflon Don's music, so for all I know, she could be really fucking good, and I'm just being dumb. This is honestly kind of controversial, but in my opinion, this kind of shows that XXL isn't really, I guess you can say, what is it called? Accurate. Or, I don't know, that's not the right word, but I'm just going to say accurate. Because 6ix9ine should be on this list. Whether you like him or not, I don't really like his music like that. But he should be on this list. He's easily the biggest upcoming artist right now. And even though I know XXL is known for knowing longevity of artists, but they're not doing that anymore. They're doing clout. Literally, their covers something that says something about clout on there. So I don't fucking know. But if that's the case, 6ix9ine should be somewhere on this list. Maybe replace Black Boy or Lil Pump. I don't know. Just because he's probably the biggest upcoming artist. Also about J.I.D is that they kind of choose a rapper that isn't really that well known, which I guess you can say is Stefflon Don, but she's the female one. So J.I.D's kind of the guy. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, subscribe for new, and let me know what you guys think about this XXL freshman list. I kind of hyped to see the ciphers and stuff, which I don't know because a lot I might be taken by surprise. I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, subscribe for new, and peace.